I just thought I'd do a quick introductory here. Just about ready to take off. Got the car loaded. You probably won't see the place looking this nice ever again, because I've got everything all ready for that state inspection. Look at that. Even the leaves under the trailer are all taken care of. All kinds of work had to be done. You can see everything is spick and span and spotless. So we're getting ready to head down there. Getting a little bit of a late start due to assorted problems. The battery in the Z is low and it wouldn't start at first. A lot of other little things that shifted into auto fail, so I had to deal with it all. There's Spooky isn't too happy about it, but that's the way it goes. No, Spooky, you're not going. Anyway, had to chain these bottles up for regulation purposes for the inspection. Had to, over here, had to raise the whole trailer. You can probably tell it's up higher off the ground. I don't know if you can tell there's space under the tires there. Here's some of those piers that Jesse gave me. There's 4 of them under it now. Had to get the electrical off the ground. It looks kind of hokey, but it works. And there's the approved water hose. Effie had one burst on her, but that's okay. After the state inspection's over, we can put the real rugged one back on. And there's the hard piped sewer line, which was really mean because of the angle on the tires. But we got it done. You can see there's cement all around it. Here comes an airplane right on schedule. And so on and so forth. Anyway, I'm ready to take off finally. I was up at 7 in the morning too, trying to get it all together. Well, I'm on my way. After several delays, I'm on my way. Hopefully next stop, LA. Traffic is pretty easy for I guess this is a Monday. I guess a lot of people have today off. Car's running fine with the new 5-speed transmission. Turns to 2,500 RPM at 60 miles an hour. And at 65 about 2,700 RPM, which isn't bad at all. Well, we're doing pretty good here. About 2 hours into the trip. I left, I guess, about 11:15, I think, or 11:10. Doing real good here. Averaging about 70 miles an hour. Maybe a little faster at times. And about 145 miles. So that's not bad. Not too much traffic. It's rolling along pretty good. Here comes a mileage sign. 252 miles to go. Fresno, 32 miles. Well, I'm officially at the halfway point here. Actually, a little more than that. 205 miles have gone by. And it's a little hazy. Visibility's about 5 or 6 miles. I've stopped to get a soda, and that's all. Fuel is doing real good. We've got more than half a tank, and we're halfway. Maybe we can do the whole thing on one tank. Just passed the 300-mile mark. Doing pretty good on time. And visibility's a little lower than before, but not too bad. Probably about 4 miles. Listen to the planets. ready to cross over the mountains here. We're at Grapevine. Sure is smoggy out there. Maybe this is just some kind of haze, I don't know. Well, we're doing pretty good. And we're at Fort John or Tejon, and you can see there's snow over there. Grapevine lickety-split at 70 miles an hour, passing all kinds of overheated traffic on the right. $75 miles to LA. And we've also come out of all that murkiness down there. It's blue sky here. Shot of the Castaic Junction area down there as we motor along. Well, as you can see, we arrived safely. It only took about 6 hours, right around 70 miles an hour or so. It was a fun trip. Got about 26 miles to the gallon. Got all the way down to Castaic before I had to refuel. So, get pretty good mileage of that car. Of course, this is the 25th Christmas morning, and it was 2 days ago that I came down. And let's see what we can find. Pool needs to have the leaves taken out of it. It's a nice day, about 60 degrees or so. Very nice. Sacramento's a lot colder than this. Let's see what we can find in here. We'll find all kinds of interesting. Oh, there's Ma with her binoculars looking at the birds.
Oh, God. Oh, I love my binoculars.
What else are we going to find in
I
here?
thought about this watching the birds with binoculars.
Yeah, I'm glad you thought about it too.
Oh, that's so cute.
What do we got here? Oh, there's Dad fooling with the turkey. How's it going?
How did I get this rack in this damn...
Nice looking turkey.
Well, that ain't gonna do the job. Say, do the flowers that you bought me, will you?
The flowers that I bought you.
Right there.
I don't think there's enough light in here. Yeah, I found you this bouquet of flowers on the street corner, so I thought I'd buy it for you. I don't think you're gonna get a lot of color because of the dim light in here, but...
Oh, say, did you get my little ceramic Christmas tree over there?
I'm gonna get that too. Your ceramic Christmas tree.
I made that tree and the fountain.
Huh.
And the clock. Matter of fact, all the ceramics in this room.
You made.
Well, how about the poinsettia on the organ? Get that. And that lady there in
The poinsettia, can you turn some lights on? I don't think this will come out. It's pretty dark.
It'll come on.
And the lady that you made years and years ago?
Yeah.
Let's turn that rain lamp on. It's such a nice looking lamp.
Well, that don't work.
It don't work? It don't. Oh, those are artificial flowers, huh? And there's your elephant.
Yeah.
And more flowers. And we got 2 turkeys in here. Right?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Terrible.
Why?
Because I forgot what I was doing.
You forgot what you were doing.
God, how? I gotta tie these legs together some way.
Oh.
What am I gonna do? A little surgical. Bang.
Looks like you're making some kind of progress. Huh?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's okay, you got all day, right?
We shouldn't be replaced with a human. Did you know that?
Here we have the chef at work, fixing the Christmas turkey. tying the legs together.
Got to tie a bowline on a bike. Keep that junk from falling out. Now, put a clothes hitch. How's that grab you?
Whatever turns you on.
Now, where's the scissors?
Is he still filming?
He's still fiddling with the turkey. What?
Not you. Did we
Well,
use this rack in here or just let it set on the bottom?
Oh, I think you just let it sit on the bottom.
Is this the biggest one pan we got?
Yeah, if you use that rack, then you couldn't put the lid on.
That's right.
Well, between the two of you, you'll figure it out, right?
I'm gonna cover it with
Oil.
oil, I think.
Yeah.
This is interesting. The boss is in here looking through binoculars, giving instructions to the chef in there.
Yeah, and I don't appreciate your getting after me about how to focus in the binoculars.
You asked me
Well,
to
I
come in
read
here
the
and
mechanics of
focus
it.
your binoculars, like I can focus your binoculars for your eyes.
Yeah, that was funny, but that wasn't the intent.
Oh,
Ah.
as long as you're having fun.
What about the kumquats?
Kumquats.
I've never thought about this in binoculars because I can enjoy the birds even more now.
Now that you can see them.
Yeah. Intimately all
Yeah.
along.
I can see the feeder right below the thermometer there. None of them there right now, but that's okay. You've had all 6 pegs filled at
Well,
once.
you
5
know
out of
what?
6.
We're gonna have to put some feed in the top.
Oh.
Top 2 pigs.
Okay, Mon. Christmas
Uh,
morning, what thoughts do you have?
Well, I'm glad that you were able to come down here and join us for Christmas, and I'm glad that somebody got the turkey in the oven, so that's gonna be cooking. And here's my new watch that Perry gave me. He came over the other night and gave
Let's see if we can focus in
both
on that.
Thorny and Neil a new watch.
Don't please just cease using that word thorny. I don't appreciate it.
You don't?
They have some other word we can use.
Some other nickname?
I have a name.
Oh,
So you
Bob.
don't like that nickname, Thorny?
He likes Bob.
How about patient or smooth?
Patience, easygoing.
Easygoing. Okay. Well, we won't call him that anymore.
Very mild.
We didn't know that you didn't like
Yeah, but we didn't know you didn't like
it. Let's
it.
see. Turn that light on and I'll do the watch.
If you told us, we'd have desisted and
Now
deceased.
put the watch right down there.
Well, it does make sense.
Right.
If you could come up with something clever and original, that'd be different. But
Okay.
since you're,
Now don't just
since
leave it
you
right
are
there.
limited,
Just leave it right there. I'll do it with this thing, with the macro lens. Can you tip it toward the light a little more? That's good. Anyway, there it is. Nice looking watch. That's about
Yeah.
as close as we can get right there.
Nice like
'Cause there's diamonds around the outside.
Oh
of it,
yeah, I don't know how many diamonds, about 25 I guess.
And there's a sweep second hand.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice looking watch.
Yeah, it was very nice of Perry to give it to
You
me. I
can wear it
appreciate it.
To the disco or
Main things you told me don't jump in the pool
don't jump in
with
the pool with it. Right.
it. And so with that thought of mine, I have to remember not to do that. But I figure that in the summertime I'll just won't go out with it that
There you
much
go.
in the pool. And I won't make a tragic mistake like that.
Yeah. Well, you know, Dad, your good friend Perry thought up that name, Thorny.
I know he did.
Because one time we were watching Leave It to Beaver, and one of Ozzie Nelson's neighbor on that show, his name was Thorny. So Perry says, hey, that should be Wolf's name. You know, like abrasive Thorny. That's where it comes from.
I see.
Okay. Okay, now you had an addendum to that conversation?
Yes, if you could come up with a really something that suits me, like my mild and tender approach to things,
Uh-huh.
which I really am, and you know right down in your heart that I'm a very nice guy.
You are. Except for people that park in handicap spots.
And wetbacks, and gooks, and slope heads that get in my way, that are taking over the goddamn country. No,
So are you saying that you rarely disagree with people or things like that?
Well,
Well, I thought you were the one that thought it was okay for the Mexicans to come up here. What was your thought about the border?
oh, wide open. Let's open it wider, because we're going to have one world, and I'm going to be the king.
Was that President Bush?
Oh, he's not like that. Those both of them. And Ronnie.
Well, how do you think we ought to have the border?
Build a Berlin Wall, call it the Tijuana Wall. And arm it every 100 feet with machine guns. And use them. Some human bastards come up here to get one beer in them. If they're stone sober, they go right down the middle of the road at 8 miles an hour. 2 beers, it's 80. Hey, man, I didn't see one of them go away. And then they put 20 people living in a garage, and the dumb bastards burn it down and wonder why. El stupido.
Who was involved in this accident up here on Jason and Armenta?
Oh, some guy was legally stopped at the stop signal there, and a couple more, everybody else. Hey, here comes a couple of cans. Hey, man, why you stop there? So they rammed him there. The old man was with him there. He had a big cut on his head. They sent for the ambulance. The ambulance was busy. Other Mexicans, so they had to send a fire truck. And they patched him off. I don't know. I was only going 25 miles an hour. But my speedometer broke at 50. I don't know why, sure. It's an old Chevy, you know. Don't make one like that no more.
I see peanut just barely fits in that dish.
It's got some nice potatoes. Probably won't take too long.
What do you call too long?
Oh, well, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Oh, you're kidding.
Well, it's like a potato.
Take a cook over that. Well, you're going to have to do this. I never cooked these before. God damn it.
What are you swearing at?
Huh?
What are you swearing at?
I don't know. What is it? Oh, I dropped something.
Okay, Mom's gonna play a tune. What are you gonna play, Mom?
I'm gonna play Cole Porter's "So in Love," and I'm playing it in 4 flats. It's a very difficult key, really.
4 flats?
4 flats.
It sounds like a traveler's nightmare.
It means something to a musician in 4 flats because it's a difficult key. But anyway, this is my own arrangement. Now I'm going to play it for you and record it while I still can do it.
I hope you have 4 spares.
Pardon me?
I hope you have 4 spares. Very good. Got any others?
Yeah, I got some others. Let's see.
Okay, that was good. Now, what was your suggestion,
How
Mom?
about, does that lamp work on that?
No, it doesn't.
No,
What was your suggestion, Mom?
my suggestion is that your dad sing along with this song. It's something you'll enjoy.
What do you think, Dad?
I don't think it's a good idea.
Well,
I can't sing.
Oh.
here's the song. You know what it is. I can see your, I'll give you the lyrics. I can see your face, getting when he plays.
But you're gonna have to play in the lower key. The lower key. Start again then.
Start again, Mom. Yep, we'll sing it.
I can see your face.
And when he plays.
And go any place. People stop and stare. It's so hard to bear. Everybody knows you left me. It's the talk of the town. I forgot the words. I can't remember the words. That's enough. All right, I'll give you a couple more right now. Everybody knows you left me. It's the talk of the town. Oh, isn't it?
It is.
I now see your wedding. Friends and relations send congratulations. How can I face them? How can I face them? I don't know the words from here on out. It's so hard to bear. Everybody knows you left me. It's the talk of the town.
Well, that was pretty good. Yeah.
Want me to play one more number?
Sure.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'll play Street of Dreams.
All right.
Can you sing that?
Oh, wait a minute. What's the one? The hinges on chimneys for clouds that go by.
Hmm? Sleepy time gal kind of.
No.
You wanna do that?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh,
Oh, I can't sing that because you raced to it and I go get the more. Go ahead. Play which one?
I mean, that press on Saturday, I play and see.
Too high. That's tired.
I don't know. Let me play my Street of Dreams.
Go ahead.
Especially since you can
Well,
only...
considering I only have 6 fingers to play with, and only one foot has to double on the expression pedal and the pedals.
Well, nobody would know the difference,
Well, you know.
right? I wouldn't know the difference. If I heard that on an album or something, you wouldn't know that she only had the right hand and one finger of the
Well,
left
I would,
hand.
because I've been hearing her play all
Oh.
these years when she played perfect, with no mistakes.
Oh,
But then however, she's doing damn good when you consider the handicap that she has.
I'm gonna
It's
play.
amazing.
I'm gonna play C's favorite number.
Uh,
very good. That's not necessarily my favorite song. It was my favorite song on that particular album.
I see.
Let me make a
Part
comment
of
there.
it.
on the
Oh,
camera.
how could I?
You know, when I was talking about how well she did on that, there was a time when she was in George Wright's league, Dave Coleman, all the top organists, she was right up there with them.
Yeah.
And better than most of the female organists, on a pipe organ too. When she played on Harvey's pipe organ, as well as good as George Wright could do. And
Yeah.
in order,
You know, a faucet just came on.
yeah,
Do you hear that?
she does very well.
Yeah. How could a faucet come on by itself? Is the house haunted?
No.
Oh, it sounds like a faucet. It's that thing. Okay. How's it doing?
Well, it's only been in an hour.
Oh.
Got 4 more to go. You said that, you got me before that when I didn't have
You what?
my plating.
What plate?
No.
What plate are you talking
Hey,
about?
do you know what this is?
Show us your plate.
You know what this
What?
is? A whole bunch of these.
Show us your plate. Your plate wasn't in?
About my little,
Your,
where I had a hole in my gap in my teeth. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You mean the hole in your head?
the
Yeah.
hole in his teeth. But it doesn't affect your talking ability, I hope.
Yes, it does.
It does?
I talk better without it.
Oh. Okay.
No,
All right.
we don't.
This has been a fun Christmas, really, it has.
And it's not even over yet. What do you mean has been?
Well, so far, up to now.
Well, that's real good, Ma. You do good on that.
Well, you know what? I meant to take this, Bob would call it a rag off, because I wanted you to see my new
Your
sweater.
horse blanket.
Yeah.
It's a nice sweater. Who gave you that?
Phyllis
Turn the
did.
light toward it.
Phyllis gave me this.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's my new watch. Well, I already
We got
told
your
you
watch,
it's my
yeah.
watch.
Are we ready for presents now?
Yeah.
Let me
that's
say one more thing, Steve.
Okay, wait a minute. Yeah.
It used to be that we would go to these various organ doings, where everybody would play, And once Ma played, nobody else would play.
Really?
So they had to so she had to play last.
So the rest of
them
them,
understand it because they didn't want it, and some of them were damn good musicians.
but they'd get intimidated by somebody
Yeah.
better than them, huh?
Yeah. So it got to be at the point where if we went somewhere, whether we're going to be other people playing, she had to be last on the list
Huh?
because nobody else would play.
Huh?
Well, you can't play them. You
That's
won't
true.
be showing up. But
Really?
her technique was that good.
Yeah.
And you can't fool her on music, on harmony, and or any other part of it. But she still does very well right now, considering her disability.
Yeah.
And she will for a long time. Look, that's all.
Okay, now we're gonna open some gifts. I already got mine. I should take a video of my TV set.
Well, yeah, at least tell us what it is.
My nice TV set. It's a, well, I'm gonna shoot video of it when I'm done here. It's a color TV
The remote?
with a remote, which is very nice. The remote does all kinds of stuff. The 13-inch color TV, real nice one. By who makes it? Sharp?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Very neat little machine.
Now we have some gifts here. First of all, here's a tape that I meant to mail to you, Ma. This is that tape that has that Misery and those others. This is not a Christmas gift. It's just something that I'm
Shall I
giving
show
to
you
you.
first?
Huh?
Shall I show
No, we already got enough video of you. I mean, it's kind of dark in here. Okay.
Well, let's turn some more lights on.
Well, first, so Mom, or should I give? Yeah, hang on. Okay, we got a little bit more light, but that's fine. We got,
Can you turn that down?
that's just fine. We don't have to worry about all the lights. That's
Okay,
fine.
that's better.
Okay. Who should I give something to first? Let's see here.
Give your dad his gift.
Get Dad first, and then Ma, or Ma and Dad.
Whatever.
All right, first I'll give Ma one of her gifts. This is something that Ma likes. We all know what it is, basically. It's in a red box.
Oh, it's Marcy's
wanna-
candy.
Yeah.
Oh, this will last me,
2 days.
2 days?
At the most.
Well, no, what I do, I ration it out.
Yeah.
Two pieces of candy per day.
Yeah, but then in between times there's two.
And I never
there's-
offer anybody.
But in between them, she'll eat 2 Hershey bars.
I never offer anybody this kind of candy. I gotta look and see if it's. Oh, it's my favorite caramel.
2 pounds of caramel patties.
Oh my God, that's my favorite candy. You know, a funny thing about See's candy, you know, I don't like all See's candy, I really don't. But I have my favorites, and Steve knows what my favorites are. There's only 5 kinds that I like, but the caramel patties are my favorite.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta hoard this bugger.
Okay, that's good.
But I never offer anybody any candy out of this box. So this
Okay.
is it.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, now the only problem with giving Ma candy though is who do I know is always in there digging in there trying to get a few for himself?
Not me, I'm not that.
Yeah. Well, you better learn because
I'll eat a sweet bar or something once in a
because
while.
you get your own so that we don't have to bother her.
Golly, Sergeant.
That's pretty
Who
nice.
the hell tied this up?
Got its own. Yeah, it does not bug me.
And since you guys are on 2 extremes of the candy world, you each have your own type.
Not all the nuts and bolts which I don't know.
His, of course, are
My
assorted,
favorite kind.
assorted nuts.
Yep.
Assorted nuts.
Those I go along. Oh,
But
you
you hate.
Well, they won't
Okay.
last long.
She doesn't like nuts. I like nuts too. I like them both, actually.
Well,
Ma likes the soft
That's
stuff.
where we are a couple of nuts.
Well, no, actually, it's a personality thing, because you like those crunchy, hard things. There's conflict in your candy, and Mom's are all soft. So, anyway. Now, the only thing is, that candy, you need something to wash that candy down with, Dad. So,
Oh my God! Jack Daniels, my favorite drinking type whiskey. How did you know that?
gee, I don't know. I just guessed.
It's very expensive too.
Well, don't drink them all right now.
That'll last him 2 days.
Well,
Because if you drink them all right now, then we won't have any turkey dinner.
thank you, Steve. You couldn't have done better. Get the old Jack Daniels.
Jack
in there.
Daniels, right there.
Yep.
You got that light up? Can you turn that light back up? How did it get turned down? Okay,
Good old Jack
Yep.
Daniels.
there it is.
There you are. Thank you very much, Steve.
Okay, so now you got chocolates and and whiskey.
I
So
don't
you're
think,
all
I might give you a little tiny drink out of it.
really well, and also,
But I'm gonna hide it.
but
here.
also, Dad, here's a little something else, a little
Oh,
chocolate
for God's
Santa,
sake.
just in case those nuts. You can have a little chocolate Santa there. I saw that at the last minute. I thought that's kind of cute.
What are
Get
you
him
trying
that
to do?
too.
I got a bunch of teeth missing now. Because you hear my
Oh.
plate rattling?
They'll be all rotted now.
Well, thank you, Steve.
Okay.
You're a good
All
son.
right. You like that? So we've got some cards for you now. The only problem is
Yeah.
this is pretty good, but Ma goes through that candy pretty fast. So I thought to myself, and those caramel patties get boring, so why not?
Oh, no!
Why not just go ahead and
Oh,
might not be down here a while, so we'll just give her.
You know what
Well,
you
should I open this one?
Yeah, open it up. Does that?
Oh,
You're forgetting one thing, Steve.
Huh?
When she falls or whenever she gets in problem, I have to lift her up. Especially in the doctor's office.
Yeah.
And, oh, it's not easy, but then,
Listen, you're not talking to, remember, I only weigh 117 pounds. And I
yeah.
don't want to get down to 80
And we had to lift her onto the examining table of this doctor's office. A big sweat
You
hole.
don't have to tell her that much.
Well,
I know, I don't want
Anyway,
to hear.
that candy you'll find is a little different than I thought. The caramel patties are kind of boring.
I'm gonna make a guess.
Okay.
It's a Bordeaux. And,
Okay. You're right. There's the Bordeaux. There's truffles. There's
all the others that I like.
All the other kinds,
Oh, thanks a lot.
I thought I want 2 pounds of caramel patties. Well, I figured get that too.
Oh, yeah,
So
they're
you guys
my
are all
favorite.
candied up for a while.
Yeah.
They're not. It's not real good gifts, but it's better than nothing, you know.
I will give you a little drink of the Jack Daniels.
Okay. And then here's the cards that go with it.
Okay.
And I'm not as creative as you guys, but see, I select my. I'm careful when I select my
I
cards.
know you are. Uh-huh.
So when I'm gonna slide, you wanna.
It's open because I don't want to. Gee, I'm really thrilled about that candy, my God. That is marvelous. Problem when you're disabled. Thinking of you, Mom, at Christmas. Isn't that nice? Oh, that's nice.
You like that?
Very nice.
Okay. And
Very nice.
here's yours.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of thought in it.
Yeah, I look carefully at my cards.
Yeah, you do. Seal them up tight.
Then you don't have to dream up a bunch of stuff that.
Yeah. I like this part where it says, I may leave my thoughts unspoken till a day like this is here. I may seem to take for granted all the things that you made dear, but there's not a day that passes
Dad, you're special to me.
that I'm not reminded of your kindness and thoughtfulness, your sweetness and your love. And with every thought, I'm wishing that your life will always be as happy for you, Mom, as you have made life for me.
Well, let me read mine now.
Bob,
Oh, so hurry up.
have a wonderful Christmas and New Year with love from Steve. Okay, Barney, read yours. Oh,
Okay.
this is
Now,
beautiful.
this is a nice card. Well, so all of my life, you've always been there, helping, advising, and showing me you care. And all of my life, I'll always be glad to have someone as special as you to love Dad. Well, that's very nice, Steve. That's the nicest card I've ever gotten. And I know you mean it.
Very nice card.
Thank you, Steve.
Okay.
You are a very good son. And took a little...
No matter what those other people say,
it
you don't pay any attention to them. You form your own opinions.
This
took,
is very nice.
it took
About 40 years.
40 years and it wore out about 4 long horsewhips to do it, but by God, we made it, Steve. And
Oh,
no, but no,
these
I
are
have no
beautiful
regrets.
cards.
I have no regrets whatever. And 74 years old is not many men that can look back on their life and top what I've had. And thanks to you, Steve, you were the kingpin of it all the time. And I think we did a good job. Don't you think we did?
Yeah.
I certainly do, yes, I do.
Boy, Dad, and you can deliver a better speech than George Bush.
Well,
Well, at this juncture.
at this juncture, and 1,000 points of light will rule the world, but he can't rule himself. Oh, well. Now, George, never mind, I can't do Reagan. I don't like him that well.
Your Reagan voice needs a little work there, Bob.
Well,
But,
yeah, well, I must say that this has really been a nice, a beautiful card. I appreciate it. And now all that candy, that's gonna be wonderful.
Yeah.
I'll have enough to last me for a quart. Of course, I'm still only gonna allow myself 2 pieces of candy per day. So what? If you don't steal it from me, you know, he comes in here and he'll say, I ain't got any candy. Can I have a couple of pieces?
yeah, well, that's why I got him his
That's
own box.
exactly what happens, but of course he will never admit it.
But she sneaks them out from herself. She put them away there, and then she'll eat one, see? Then she'll sneak back and get another one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, I could give each of you the other person's box, and you can regulate the other person's
Oh,
candy.
No.
No?
You did right.
Okay.
I
How's
just-
it? How's it?
Oh,
I
please,
just-
we didn't get my cat in this.
Oh, where is she?
Your cat is right there. I actually got your cat in the background.
Well, let me hold my
I'll
cat.
get punky.
Say what? There's your cat there in the curled up in that chair.
I'm the holder.
Okay, so here's Mom's cat. There's Peanut.
She's 12 years old, well, 12 and a half, and I wouldn't have her if it hadn't been for Steve. And he rescued her from the middle of the street when she was about 8 weeks old and brought her home, and she's been my sweetheart ever since. I got to kiss her.
Okay, and
Here's the most laid-back cat in the world. He is the
Oh,
kindest.
look.
He doesn't have a mean bone in his body.
Oh, man,
And we
Punky.
play games together, and he loves to play games. And he's just a very mild-tempered little guy, and clean.
he's got a cute face. Oh, you heard something over there.
He's a good boy. He's been in another
You know what?
3 years. He was a stray and just starving to death. But look at the size of him now.
Oh yeah.
But he's a nice
tell,
guy.
Tell how you found him in the
Oh, I got a dolly, a rack on a dolly where there's a bunch of plywood stuff there. One night I heard a kitten yowling, and I said, oh boy. It went on for a day and a night. I was taking her to the doctor. I said, there's a cat somewhere. So he was so hungry, and I put a little bit of milk in a saucer, and I slid it under the dolly. And he couldn't help himself. He just had it. And as he walked toward it, I slid it out, and I picked him up. Dirty as grimy,
He was
scrawny little
about
cat.
as big as your hand.
And it's dirty, and then I fixed him a little box out in the porch there and put a cover over it, put some kibbles in there for him there, and he ran around the walls. He was so happy. And he's been my cat ever since. He just...
And then it got cold out, so we had to bring him in the house. So he went into his room and he hasn't left since.
But Peanut tells him when to jump and when he can't. She runs the house. But when she's not looking, he'll get up on her place on the table. But he loves to run. And, I go to sit down in the corner of my bed to watch TV or take my shoes off, and I got to pick him up and move him because he lays down where I sit all the time. But he's a good kid.
But he and
You do anything with him,
yeah,
see? Watch.
he got
He
a
doesn't
vocabulary like you wouldn't believe.
Now, Punky, don't do
Hurt
that.
his leg.
Hurt his leg. Now run.
Go to your room, Punky.
And there's Peanut going back to her dish.
Now she runs. Watch this. She's gonna chase him
Oh,
out.
yeah, watch this.
She
goes
rolls
in
the
the
roost.
room.
And sometimes she'll go in there and eat his food just to irritate him. Lots of laughs.
There he is. Gonna run him in, huh? Well, how's the turkey doing?
Oh.
I mean the one in the oven.
Well, we won't know till the...
You know, he said he was going to go to Ron and Pam, so
Yeah.
what time would you suggest that he'd be back for dinner?
Oh, let's see. Then, oh. It's about a 4-hour cocoa, and I think I figured around 3, didn't I?
No, I was on the suggestion, could you be back around 3?
Sure. Okay. Be back then.
And if you do wander, they have a phone. Do I have the number? Yeah.
Yeah. There's my new TV set. 13-inch sharp. It's a very nice little set. It's got excellent color. Cable ready. With remote. Really nice. Nice little TV. There's the remote. Well, it looks pretty good.
What?
That turkey.
I know.
Good looking Christmas meal we're gonna have here.
Yeah, and your dad fixed the whole thing.
Yep, he's the chief cook and bottle washer.
Yeah.
No.
Making the gravy over there, are you?
Making the gravy, then the turkey, you got everything else all set.
Pour this in this here bowl. I don't have a bigger one.
Are you getting ready to have a big meal here, Ma?
Yeah, gonna be nice to eat. And then after I eat my dinner, I'm gonna eat my cheese candy that you gave me. Top it off with that.
You've been picking out of that bowl there, haven't you?
Now you're not supposed to tell anybody that.
Oh, okay.
Not supposed to. Especially the chief cook, you wouldn't like it.
Hand me something over there, a spoon or something, Steve.
Well, let's sit down and eat it.
Ooh! Where'd he go? Let's use that for a plate and you pick off what you want.
Okay. That's a good idea.
You want a plate for you all by yourself?
Delicious.
Is it? Good.
You can take what you want, Steve, out of here. Get your plate.
Okay. There's one on the lower rung. You can barely see one bird there. Well, here we are on an LA freeway, going 0 miles per hour. At 11 o'clock in the afternoon, I deliberately didn't get on the road till later on because I didn't want to get in this, which I knew would be here early in the morning. But people have told me it's like this all the time now here in LA. So it might be a real long trip going down to Ramona to see Dick and Charlene. Hopefully we'll get there sometime today. Oh, now we're going 12 miles an hour. Great. Well, you can see now we've actually gotten up to Van Nuys Boulevard. It's taken a long time, but we finally got up here. This is, in the middle of the day, the worst traffic that I've ever seen at rush hour when I used to live here 4 or 5 years ago. And I guess that's the way it is now. Well, we're actually doing 65. We're doing 70 a minute ago. Coming up on Pass Avenue here. That's incredible. Forest Lawn Drive, it all opened up back there. But it was pretty bad going through back where the Hollywood interchange is. This must be a fluke. Pretty clear day. Well, we were moving pretty good back there past downtown LA. This is Soto Street. I guess you'd call it some kind of, well, I don't know what the official term is, but this hunk of cement leads us onto the Santa Ana Freeway. This little ramp thing we're on here. And for a long long time, at least 5 full minutes, we went nowhere like we are now. And creeped up a tiny bit like this. This is non-rush hour traffic in LA. That goes over to the Pomona Freeway over there. Well, there's the reason for the gridlock. Flares and everything. Truck off to the side. We're in the general area coming up on San Juan Capistrano. There used to be a little airport down there that we used to land at when we were in the Navy Flying Club. In fact, when I took my FAA exam, the examiner wanted me to land there. It's real tight. In fact, it's no longer there since it's such a small place. It's right around here, maybe up a few miles. Now, I'll give you an update on that last part. That airport was tucked right down in there. Right down there. And you had to come over this freeway. In fact, the examiner decided to fail the flaps on me. He pulled the fuse on it so the flaps wouldn't work. And I remember I had to get down real low over this freeway and then set it down right over there. I think you can see the ocean down there. And we're in San Clemente. Traffic is light, doing real good. And traffic has been light ever since that jackknife truck back on Soto Street. Ever since then, it's been high speed and kind of sparse. San Onofre State Beach, that means the reactor's down there somewhere. Watch for pedestrians crossing freeway, it said. Oh, there's a good shot of the beach down there. And I believe I saw one of the reactor domes a minute ago. There they are. Got 2 reactors there now. When I was here last, there was only 1. That was many years ago, of course, when I was in the Navy. Nice view of the ocean. Reactors up there. Might even be San Diego, I'm not sure. It's very clear today. Traffic is very good. Is running fine. That thing there is Oceanside VOR. I used to navigate off that all the time when I'd fly up here from San Diego. Out of Escondido itself. You can see there's a valley down there. windy road. It's very pretty out here. Very pretty out here. Very warm too. It must be 75 degrees. I had to stop and take my long underwear off back there at that rest area back there. Very nice out here. San Diego city limit. Up there is the San Diego Wild Animal Park. I've always wanted to go in there, but never got the opportunity. Ramona, 11 miles. Julian, 34. Well, I arrived here about 15 minutes ago, so make that time down there 3:10 or so. And this is the road, Lilac Lane, that was off that other road, Highway 78, actually off another road between the two of them. See the mailbox there, break. And there's the house. Very pretty out here, really nice. That dirt road right back there is how you have access here. Really nice. Really nice. With all that land, they don't have many neighbor problems. Oh, here comes a couple of horses. Here comes Spooky's brother. What's that? Hello, kitty. Hello, kitty. Yeah. What a nice place. Very pleasant. Okay. Couple hours of been in, so I'm not quite intruding. Not quite anyway. Look at all these cat ribbons. Awards of all kinds.
Go ahead, I'll let you. Okay, bye-bye.
Look at that. All those ribbons.
Let me show you. You walk down the hall.
Look at all these ribbons. It's unbelievable. Look at that. It's unbelievable. And here's Dick. Hey, Dick.
Hi. There's your room.
There's my room. Oh, okay. Hey, that's neat.
A few more ribbons.
Golly. Never seen so many ribbons.
A few airplanes
Oh,
under construction, under repair, and just lying there gathering dust.
Neat. Okay. This is the 50-cent tour of the house?
Yeah, 50-cent tour of the house.
Okay.
Ye olde bathroom.
Ye olde bathroom, okay. Kitties in there.
Kitties in there.
Kitties everywhere.
Yeah. Kitties everywhere. Every room just about is a storehouse for kitties. This is the master bedroom, which is also a storehouse for kitties.
Okay. Golly, look at them. It's like Lee and Laura's place. They got cats galore. Oh, there's one that looks like Spooky.
Yeah.
Golly, they would, my friends Lee and Laura can sure relate to you guys on all these cats. You wouldn't believe. Look at all those ribbons. I'm impressed.
There's another room full of cats here.
Another one?
Yeah.
Oh.
These here are the stacking
Oh, the stacking.
rabbit cages that we bought to stack the cats in for keeping them out of trouble, and
Okay.
having babies and what have you.
Yeah. And then the cat show Sunday, you're taking a few of them to the cat show.
4 to the cat show.
Uh-huh. More ribbons. Here's the main part of the house in here, in the kitchen. Nice spacious kitchen. And more kitties. Ah, these two down here. There's Charlene. Hi, Charlene. Trimming a kitty. Nice. And your entertainment center. And then out in back, let's look at the telescope and everything.
All right.
And more kitties. Boy, Lee and Laura would just go ape here. They too are kitty-holics. This is sure nice out here. This is like a little outside room where you're...
Yeah, this was a what can we say, a patio that was closed in, screened in, and I put some vinyl over the windows to make it habitable in the wintertime.
Neat.
I need to put some more vinyl up.
Your yard out there, or part of it?
Yeah.
Okay, set out by the telescope. And then of course this is the side access to the front and everything.
The oranges aren't ripe yet. For your information,
Okay,
they look orange.
but they're not, they're tart, huh?
They're a bit tart.
Okay,
I understand, my experience tells me February.
okay, and then this is your
This is my
general garage and...
workshop. It's not a real garage, it's a tractor barn. That's where I
Okay.
keep the tools. The garage is attached.
Attached, okay. So how much land you got here? It's out to that fence out there?
Yeah, 2 acres.
Oh, nice.
This big structure out here is the horse barn.
Okay.
No horses, just the barn to put them
Okay.
in.
So your land, then it's beyond that fence there.
It goes. Well, it goes all the way up to the next fence up in there, through
Okay.
the jungle,
Okay. And then
through the fence in the back,
through that fence back
To-
there? Oh,
to
to the
that.
fence, okay.
and to the fence on the south.
Okay. These things are wonderful, but sometimes in windstorms, you gotta have the speaker near the microphone.
Oh
On the
yeah,
other side, and that way, and even then sometimes the wind,
whistles.
yeah. Oh, nice. There's your observatory.
The house up on the hill here
Yeah.
has not come forth with any hideous bright lights yet. In fact, they keep their windows covered. I think they have a telescope that looks down here and sees my telescope, so they ran around and covered all their windows.
Oh, really? That was,
I don't know.
that's neat.
I've never seen in their windows. what can I
Okay.
say?
Here's
I've
the
attempted it
telescope.
a couple of times.
Yeah, I sure had some good fun times with you with Polaris and everything when we used to drag all those scopes up the mountains and everything. Can you take the cover off that once?
Sure.
Anyway, this is what we call a roll top observatory, and that roof right there rolls over the top of this and keeps the telescope from getting wet. Pretty nice. Here's your motor drive here, Celestron.
That's the, what do we want to call that? The drive corrector box.
Okay. And this would be declination here in degrees off
And
the
deck.
equator. Here's right ascension right down here. Very nice. Okay, it's all uncovered now. Now,
Take dust cover off the front.
okay. Of course, this is a Newtonian, not a Cassegrain, with a 12-inch mirror.
And there's
Oh.
the 12-inch mirror.
Nice. Yeah. Quite a nice telescope. I can see the camcorder. How interesting. Yeah, very nice. Pretty massive counterweight too.
Well, yeah, I had to add a little more on there even. It's I could have used more counterweight.
Oh, I see. You got there's the mirror itself, right?
Yeah, there's the
Little
mirror.
open cell there.
Open cell, so it gets plenty of ventilation.
That's good.
Well, let's put this over here.
Got your kitty over there making sure that you point the thing right.
Yeah, Kitty likes this tin building. Thinks I built it for it.
most cats do have that assumption.
And the roll-off roof works like a fun.
Okay, now we're gonna roll the roof closed.
Yeah. Now, famous last word.
And then the roof is supported back here by those supports when you roll it off, and you just roll it closed. A lot better than the
metal there. I need to put another screw in here.
oh, better than the round dome types because you're always trying to rotate them. Now that used to be a black cat, but it rolled in the dust. And now, right? Yeah, let's get all the dust off you. Look at that. That's silly, you silly cat. And it just rolls closed like that. We had to. How neat. Just like that. And you're all done for the night. Quick and easy. Pretty ginger peachy. I guess you could say it's the cat's meow.
Yeah, there we
No
go.
pun intended. Yeah, put it upwards once for the fun of it.
Point it upwards.
Yeah. You get an idea of the whole length of it. Pretty long telescope. Fully motorized, of course, to compensate for Earth's rotation. We ought to have a fun time looking through that tonight.
Whoop.
I'd say this is a pretty nice arrangement. Especially with all this land. There's his barn out there. And the house and the garage. Pretty nice. Now that's the slow motion control, right?
Yeah.
For all 4 axes. And then got the little motor working. The gear fell off, so he had to glue it back on. You can see it slowly turns the telescope.
I've ordered.
What we have here. What about the music system now?
That's the obesitory
The
music system.
obesitory music system.
you
That's
can-
the
you can see-
obesity right there.
Yes,
Okay,
that's the
I got it.
obesity that runs it.
Now, as we know, those of us who are into astronomy, hang
What
on.
do we want to know about the
Okay,
astronomy business?
as we all know, those of us into astronomy, we point the telescope at any given objects through the use of declination and right ascension
Circle.
setting circles. The right ascension, of course, is in line with the Earth's axis and rotates the telescope east or west.
East or
Right?
west.
East or west, okay. And of course, the declination is relative to north and south and moves the telescope north or
North.
south.
Or so.
Okay, and of course, that control down there is for any fine tuning of those directions, okay? And what you've got now is a microprocessor.
A little computer that hangs on the telescope, runs off of one lousy 9-volt radio battery, and that sucker has got 1,800 objects in its memory. It tells you where they are, what they are, and gives you a brief description of them by pressing the buttons on the controls of the thing. And once you align the telescope, it has shaft encoders which will mount in place of the setting circles or along with the setting circles, so the computer knows the angles that the telescope is moving through. And you take and point the telescope initially at 2 stars 60 degrees apart, and it knows what those stars are and knows where they're supposed to be. And from that, it can calculate wherever the telescope goes in the night sky from those 2 stars.
Aha. Now, if you had what, servo loops,
If we had servo loops,
then you could
then the
actually-
computer would, if you punched in an object and it knew where it was and the object was somewhere else, then it would give signals to drive the telescope to that object automatically.
How neat.
And that's available on some telescopes now, but if you want to spend about $8,000 for the computer drive system.
Huh.
But this little system, in lieu of servo loops, it uses the operator or astronomer. It just tells you to move it north in declination until it reads 0, and east in right ascension until it reads 0, and then you're on the object.
Neat.
Or in lieu of that, if you know the coordinates of the object, and you can just look at the setting circles. It reads out in a nice big LED readout, tells you where it's pointed, and you know where to point it from there until the right numbers come up in the readout.
And of course the whole system is balanced, as we know, by that counterweight. Right at this point here, balances the rest of the telescope. Very good. Well, we ought to have a lot of fun looking at things tonight. Down Lilac Lane, and here's some horses, Dick's neighbors.
There's our feed store right on the corner.
Oh, that's convenient.
We sell cat food there, along with alfalfa and oats and things for horses.
Huh. And this is Halverson or Haverford?
Haverford Road,
Okay.
going a short block to Elm.
I'm gonna go to the post office. Letting Dick experience the Z while I get to videotape the neighborhood. A little garbage on the window, but that's okay. This is nice out here, real nice.
Yeah, a little of the local agriculture and chicken farms. Here's where you bring your old dead cow to get it chopped up into freezer meat.
This is really nice out here.
Here's the local softball diamonds where everybody stays up most of the night playing softball and screws up my observing when they got all their mercury lights on.
That used to be the astronomer's curse, mercury vapor lights. I recall.
Yeah, there's still a few of them around, but I researched where I put my observatory very carefully.
That's good.
It blocked out almost all of them.
That's good. This is nice out here. So we're just a few miles from Ramona and Escondido, is that right?
Yeah, well, we're about 20 miles from Escondido, and maybe it's 18 miles, I don't know, something like that. And we're only 2.5, 3 miles from downtown Ramona. Here's the big park, recreation park of Ramona here, where they have horse shows and
Off to the left there?
yeah, and a fair and all kinds of stuff, and all the kiddie baseball stuff.
Huh, pretty neat.
And this field right in front of us here, where the pony club practices jumping things with their ponies.
Okay, are those condos over there?
No, they're just
Apartments?
apartments. Just
Okay.
apartments.
Nice place, though. out in
Just
the middle of
cheapy
nowhere.
apartments.
Over a little bridge.
And the creek, which is generally dry.
Huh, pretty neat. Well, this is nice. It's a small town community,
Yeah, a little Ramona here.
and
Here we are coming to Main Street. Don't blink.
blinking we miss it. That's
Yeah.
all right. I'll tell you, it's a lot better than overcrowdedness.
Oh, well, yeah, but it's all relative too. It's like it seems pretty crowded from what it used to be, but here's really a neat hardware store, but it ain't the best one, but it's the neatest one. It's the easiest one to get things in.
Yeah, this is Main Street, isn't it?
There's Ramona Cafe where the great breakfasts are served,
Okay.
and the one theater in town.
How neat. And that's basically it. How neat.
There's the post office. Or
Okay.
1880 something.
The town hall right there, built in 1880, you say.
Yeah.
Okay. Shooting into the sun doesn't afford the best.
No, it isn't. Whoops. Come on, guys. I got it neutral, not here. Worried about seeing where the hell I'm going. And you know the local clunky speed limit. This is Ramona. We have a few things. We have a Pizza Hut.
Yeah,
We have a Colonel Chicken.
every place does.
Yeah. Here's the neatest dang hardware store in the world, I think. Is
Oh, yeah?
Woodward's here. They have damn near everything,
Huh.
except for what you need.
Well, anyway, so crime is pretty low in a place like this, I guess.
Relatively so. It's still, we have our share of murders. Somebody steals somebody else's horse or shoots their dog, they're liable to get murdered for it.
I see.
We have crimes of passion like that. We had some guy who was a doctor, a local doctor in town. They carried him off for molesting his patients.
Well, that happens just about anywhere, though.
I guess, hey, it's like, there's 30,000 people living in this valley up here. runway.
Okay, now we're coming into Ramona Airport. We're just a little bit out of town. And shooting into the sun once again here.
Well, we'll go out, turn around at the end of the road and come back with the sun to our back. My house is exactly 15 miles due south of the observatory.
And Palomar's right up there then.
Yeah, that mountain with snow on it is Palomar.
So here's the airport. And lots of little planes parked here.
Yeah, that was what we called an SA-16.
Oh, there's a little Grumman Tiger. Look at that.
Yeah.
How many times have we been in one of those?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's their tower.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
You want to call it a tower, they don't really have a tower.
Unicom. It's Unicom, of
That's
course.
Unicom, yeah.
Okay.
And that's the tower for the firefighting airplanes, which aren't here right now because it's wintertime.
Oh, and there's a seaplane of some...
Yeah, SA-16.
So there's forest fighting people out here.
Yeah. We have a DC-6 and two, what are they, SA-10s or something, the Grumman twin-engine anti-submarine planes.
Yeah. Oh, S2 trackers.
Yeah, there we go. You got it. S2 trackers. Yeah.
Huh. How nice.
And there's the Laguna
There's the
Mountains.
runway.
Look at them, all covered with snow there in
Oh,
front
how
of you.
about that?
Okay. Hopefully I'm not going to get us lost here.
That's all right. It's a pretty area to get lost in.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Sacramento sure is crowded. And L.A., Hey,
God.
coming down here, man. You know where Soto Street and I-5 is?
Yeah.
There was a jackknife truck
Oh,
ahead of
Jesus.
that. I was just sitting still with everybody for a long time. I thought it was normal LA traffic, but golly.
Well, there's always some dumb thing like that happening.
Yep. Well, this is sure nice out here. There's that guy up on, he must be doing touch and goes. That little low wing up there. Oh, nice. This is really nice back here.
Just good old rustic Ramona. Horses to the left, horses to the right.
Yeah.
Right where everybody's got a horse here.
Yeah. Sure is nice.
That little house is a little too rustic for me.
That one that's made of rust over there.
Yeah, made out of rusty tin.
Okay. This is sure nice back in here.
Back towards Escondido, coming the other way from what you did.
Okay, this is back on Highway 78. And that's Haverford Road. And that takes us to Lilac Lane.
Yeah, Lilac Road.
Okay, Lilac Road, yeah. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Nice tractor
Yeah.
out there.
Guys, harvesting equipment sitting there until it's time to harvest the oats again.
Yeah, this is pretty nice out here.
Yeah, they were going to build a church right here,
There's somebody with a trailer on a
but
lot.
they got it for sale now. The church.
Oh, yeah?
The church has got the land up for sale. They decided they didn't want to do it. But it cost them too much money or something. This house here sold for $600,000. This
Wow.
house and place with these horses here last year.
Here on the Lilac, the dirt road. That's that. And there's not a horse up there.
There's a horse on the road.
Yep. Oh, nice. Horses over there. Don't want to scare them.
No, that's why I give lots of room. Little girl and her pony.
This is really nice to be out here. This is really nice. There's a place for sale.
Horse ranch for sale. They raise Arabians there.
Oh.
And here we are. complete with our trash cans. Today is trash day, so they picked them up.
Okay. Well, this is sure nice. Good deal. Oh, you mailed your letter and had a little tour of Ramon as well.
Yeah.
This is the Carson Community Center, where Dick and Charlene Brake have brought their cats to a cat show. Give you more information on it in a minute. Okay, it says California Silver Fanciers, All Breed and Specialty Cat Show, January 12, 1992, at the Carson Center. Okay. And so on and so forth. We're
Kittens
here.
58, 59, and 60 to ring 2, please. 58, 59, and 60 to ring 2.
Of course, Dick and Charlene have their Japanese bobtails.
No, we're just gonna show.
Look at this one here. Which one is this?
Pedal,
Huh?
pedal.
Petal, like in rose petal? Hi, Petal. I'm not sure what this is. Okay. And which one is this?
Kogi.
Kogi? Hi, Kogi. Come here, Kogi. Come here, Kogi. Okay. And which one is this?
Come on, Kumo.
Kumo. Come here, Kumo. Hello, kitty. Hello. What an interesting time you guys had bathing them all last night. He's not sure what this thing is. He
No,
figures
he's
you
not
better-
quite sure about it.
Better get away from it.
Yeah, you got a little LED on the front of that that's blinking, see,
Okay.
and that kind of...
Lots of kitties. Let's get a picture of this one here.
I
These are
have
neat
kitties
looking
over
cats.
there, Cornish Rex kitties.
Interesting face on that one. And that one's biting its side. Hello, kitty. Beautiful looking. What kind of cat is it?
Persians.
Persians.
Yeah, brother and
Golly.
sister. He
Neat.
says, oh, let me get a smell.
Thank you. Ooh, can I get a shot of your kitty?
Sure.
Golly. Beautiful. Thank you. Dick and Charlene's turn is now, so
Black baby.
come over here. This is where they get judged.
Right up here. I'm ready for him then.
Okay, now which one is that, Charlene? So then each one gets a certain number of points then.
All right, big boy. What's that down there? Okay. Are you satisfied?
It's a beautiful cat.
Down there? All right.
Let's see, Charlene's cat won.
Great.
Best of
Well, these
color,
guys
first
are
place.
here.
Do you have any thoughts on Quebec?
I like that color. It's very pretty. photo stand up. Let's just sit up.
Oh, don't tell me about slow toys. My black and white just got the canary again. I can't let the toy out because she hangs on the canary's cage, so I let the black and white out and I mean, jump about this high.
Of the benched cats are Abyssinians. It's a very large class. I haven't looked to see, there might even be more in the show than that.
There's 12 of them there.
Color contrast, very, very nice. Coat, brilliancy, extremely clear. I love the eye shape and set. Very large and expressive. Very, very much.
Number 75, please. 75 to ring 2.
So your cat gets lonely in its cage, huh, Dick?
Oh yeah, well it's spoiled rotten.
I see. So
It's
you
spoiled rotten.
got to take it out of its cage and love it for a while.
Love it a little bit, yeah, reassure it. Where you going, Kogi? Easy does it. No, you can't go jumping up on Steve. You can't go jumping up on Steve.
No. That's a pretty kitty.
And when it's long, it sticks up out.
Oh, that's clever. Just picked the whole dish up.
Is that what she did?
Yeah, she just lifted up the end of the dish there.
Said Mike eating out of that dish. Kitty. Hi, Candy.
Cats in the brown pattern. And I like to see cats that are in the pattern class where I'm not saying, oh, gee, I guess stand back 20 yards, run up to the window, wonder, is the pattern really or what? Well, you don't have to wonder. You know, you see the American Shorthairs on a beautiful brown tabby pattern. Look at this one along there. Gorgeous, no ticking in the pattern. You got beautiful, beautiful butterfly over the shoulders. You got the coppery undercoat coming in very nicely. There's another one of them that has that great top head, well-placed ears, wide open face, and big bow. This is my fifth best classic. Now, long-hair babies are usually good. If you put these up on top, they won't destroy you. Fine.
You're going to fall off, and then it's not going to be
That is very unusual. What kind of cat is that?
He's a Cornish Rex.
Yeah.
Alvin, want to come out and play? You want to sit this? He says no, I don't want to get it. You want to sit in here
Beautiful
where my...
cat. I've never seen one with such big ears.
It's one of the breed characteristics.
To 15, to 17, 194, 199, 208, and 198.
Okay.
What a beautiful kitty.
Didn't make the first part.
It's a beautiful cat.
Thank you. Real mellow like this too. Look, kitty. Look, kitty. Nice. Hey, Sophie, come here. Look.
One of them Scandinavian forest cats, or is that a coon?
Also bring up 203.
I don't know.
Okay, Dick, describe what we're looking at here.
Well, it's an article that was in Cat World International about the Japanese bobtail long-haired cats, and kind of featured our girl dancer as a lead photograph on there. And of course, we got plenty of
Norwegian forest cats to ring 4.
Yes,
Cat
it's
76, 77,
recognition from it.
78,
Charlene Brake
44.
Ramona right down on the bottom there.
Ring 5 has
Very
a
good.
third and final call. for cat number 155.
Very good. There's the other cat. So if I didn't get a shot of this cat here, which one is this?
This guy in here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Kogi. Not Kogi, yeah, that's Taki.
Okay.
And he's got odd eyes, you see, a blue and a
Oh,
yellow.
that's the one that has. Oh. Okay. Now, what's the name of this cat? Not here. Can you? We want to get a close-up of his head. If you'll look this way.
Yes, you don't like that thing, do you?
She's
It's
scared.
all
Well, tell you what.
right.
Let me get a distance I can get out like this and use telephoto. And it's got one blue eye and one brown eye. Can you?
One blue eye and one yellow.
One yellow. Okay. If I can get its head to hold still, you'll see that. Isn't that something? One blue eye and one yellow. Very interesting. That's really.
It's a long-haired version of the mix. Has to meet the mix standard. One of the requirements of that standard. This is a hindquarters square.
Is this Dick or Charlene's cat? This one?
Mine.
This is Charlene's. Okay.
Japanese bobtail. Very different from the next. Longer body. Definite tail. It's incredible how much expression you can get in this little tiny tail here. A little pom-pom. These are extremely active cats. Beautiful cheekbones and ear set on this guy. Very oriental look.
And there it is with first place winner. So your other one with the blue eye and the yellow eye. Charlene's other cat. They
Now
have
that's
best
the one
color.
that counts.
That's best breed or division, right?
Best
They
of
had
breed and winner.
best color and winner. Okay. Very good.
Come along. Come along.
Dick's got to get them both if he can.
Here we go. We go here.
Nice looking cage.
I just can't believe that.
That's a neat looking
Some
cage.
you think.
That's really interesting. Wonder what kind of.
Point male. This is a lilac point Siamese, another lilac point Siamese, and this is an oriental short hair chestnut. Chestnut, solid oriental short hair.
Golly, what interesting looking faces. Well, it's many days later, as you can see. The cat show is over. I've been visiting lots of friends down here. I went to Craig Mariyama's down in Inglewood. Saw him and his girlfriend, saw his parents. Seen a lot of friends down here that I haven't seen for a long time. And now we're heading out to Larry and Sherry's place in Palmdale. It's a little bit overcast, forecasting possible light rain and sprinkles, and should have a fun time out there. It snowed out there a few days ago. I don't think any's left on the ground near their place though. A little windy going through here, but other than that, it's pretty good. Pretty smooth sailing. Snow on some mountain peaks. Let's see if I can show you some. There's some over there. A little snow up there. That must be Mount Wilson up there. We're here at Larry and Sherry's. Didn't take long to get here. Kind of cloudy out, but look at those nice mountains and all that snow up there. Well, we're going for a little ride, and you can see the new homes that are being built out here. You know about what they're going for? And they're just finishing up, it looks like. We're just, what, a couple of miles from your place?
If that, yeah.
That looks real nice. Snow-covered mountains out there. More new homes. A lot of them going up. Look at this. You can see all these Joshua trees amongst another new housing development. Does that thumb taste good?
No.
That thumb you're sucking on, does that taste good?
No.
It does? Okay. Getting closer to it. All kinds of neat little homes just tucked out here and amongst the Joshua trees. Cabin right there. As we bounce along, I know it's hard to look at with all the bouncing. Let's see, it looks pretty nice up there, the house. Snow by the side of the road here. About how high up would you say we are, Larry? Well, let's see. Let's see the valley down there below. Yeah, we're about 4,000 feet up here. Well, we're trailblazing again like last time in four-wheel drive. And this time we've got snow on the side of the road. And Tommy's going to narrate for us here. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
What's that over there? What's that on the ground? What's that stuff? That white stuff?
What?
What is that white stuff, Tommy?
Right down there?
Yeah, down there. Is that snow?
Yeah. Wait, those.
Do you like the snow?
Yeah, I do. Oh, so good. Well, big snow. The wild one. Ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Flying. Flying so. Fly.
I don't know if this will pick up snow crystals or not, or maybe we're not. You can see the truck there. It's about 4 or 5 inches deep there. And it's pretty light stuff. Not really too over moist, I guess, or powder, I guess what they'd call it. Sink down in it quite a ways though. You having fun?
Yeah.
Somebody's place down there. I guess we might even be on Angeles Crest Highway, I'm not sure.
Down here. Whoa. What down there? What down there?
You can see some of the snow is still stuck in the tree limbs and stuff here. We just passed a sign that said Angeles National Forest.
What are we doing now?
Tommy sees people by the side of the road once in a while and wants to get out and play with it. Well, as we climb higher, it's getting thicker. Look at the side of the road here. The snowplow probably went through here recently. Icy next 2 miles, it says. Look at this.
That. I see. No more snow. I see. Okay.
You can
All
walk
kinds
around
of
here just a
people
little bit.
Okay.
playing in the snow.
I'm gonna see. Hey.
Look at those guys over there.
Okay.
Up. Well, it seems that I'm having an argument with the focusing
will.
mechanism, and it's winning.
Now, I want you to walk. We're going to play just a little bit.
Some guys with a toboggan up there. Little Tommy. Whoops.
You should video those. You may win money. Because we've already seen one kid do something. Watch yourself. Here. Brian. Oh! You better watch yourself. Come up here, Brian.
Come here, Michael.
And if you win $10,000, I want to
Good job, dude. Go. Ryan. Go.
That looked extremely steep.
Heads up.
I'm going to go.
We can see how steep this is.
Oh, shit.
Ooh. Lucky thing the tree was there. It's a pretty hard packed surface.
Competition is hang on to the board.
You like looking at all this?
Yeah. All the way, all the way.
You left the board back there.
Ice is good.
That was the best one today.
Fresh ice.
You forgot Thomas!
Can you make a snowball, Tommy? Can you make a snowball? Whoa. See over there? Grab some of that. Make a snowball. Come here. Come here. Tommy, watch. Tommy, watch. Oh, it's hard. This stuff is real hard packed. It's like ice. Ice cubes. Not like that other stuff.
Don't eat yellow snow, remember?
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
And you can see as we come out of the mountains here, I think you might be able to see how high up we are. We'll try it again in a couple of minutes here. Snowman, see it, Tommy? Okay, now you can see kind of how high up we are. There's the valley way down there. And the snow over here. There we go.
I did that one then. That one
A little
then.
bouncy, but I think you can see it.
I did that one again. I'm doing one again.
That looks neat. Mile High Ranch, it said. And let's see, Mile High Cafe. We're on Big Pines Road. Little community here. Very low.
I'm doing it again.
Yes, I know.
Okay, do it again. Refly it. Okay?
Head on down the mountain. You can see kind of from an overview here. Now we're down a little further now in Villermo, and that's actually a post office there. Just one lone post office and no town or anything. Kind of strange, but whatever. Tommy's wearing my hat because the sun's in his eyes. Huh? Is that better? Huh? Is that better? Okay. There's the aqueduct. Almost back. Well, here we are on Pear Blossom Highway, trying to make a left-hand turn, and those cars just seem to go
Forever.
forever. And we figured they got their lights on for some test reasons. Anyway, we were right up there in the snow a little while ago. Golly, do you ever get out of here? We've been here a long time. Some more new homes.
Still have them on? Then you should go inside. Come on.
about the